I'm driving this, one of our spare trucks today. Well, I call it a spare truck. It's actually we call it our PM truck. But I figured I would go through it. It's pretty well outfitted. It's just a little smaller scale than some of the other trucks that we use on the bigger installs, but it can do a lot of the in-between filler work and stuff, and that's kind of the job that I was on this morning. It was kind of just pretty light work, only requires one tech kind of deal. Let's take a look at it. All right, so this is I think it's a 2015 or 16 F350. These trucks, we have several of these trucks that were kind of left over from the previous business, and we've kept a few of them around, that the ones that have lower miles and stuff. But these trucks are good because our service techs now, they're running 450s and 550s dual wheel 11-foot service body trucks, and those require a Class A CDL to hook a trailer behind. And if we need to take a forklift somewhere, or you know, haul material on our bumper pull trailer, these are kind of convenient because you can put anybody in them. They're non-CDL. So let's take a walk around it and see what it's got. It's got an older welder on it. This was one of the leftovers from the previous company. We took it apart and painted it, but it runs fine. It welds good. It's the generator works fine. And then this truck has, let's see. So like I said, this is a PM truck. So it's got the Milwaukee M18 transfer pump and the hoses for that. A couple different hose configurations in there. Let's see, a jack, some hydraulic fittings over here. This is kind of just random stuff. It looks like there's some concrete anchor hammer drill bits in there, socket sets and stuff. This is all the Milwaukee stuff. We've had pretty good luck with Milwaukee, really, for as much as we use their stuff. So we've got one of our hammer drills in there, a grease gun, impacts, battery ratchet, you know, grinders, drill. I think this truck, yeah, it has 1/2 inch and 3/8 impacts. And then we put these little inverters in all of the trucks, so you can charge batteries, you know, while you're on site without the truck running, or you're driving down the road, you can charge multiple batteries. We've got a charger inside the cab too, because you'll run through even these bigger Milwaukee, the M18 batteries. You'll run through them pretty quick, especially if there's a couple guys working off of the same truck. Let's see what else we got. Long handled tool holder. We've got there's a 3-phase power whip that I was supposed to use this morning that didn't end up happening. Extra propane tank in case you bring a forklift with you, or we bring a forklift on the rollback or something. This truck just carries a spare propane tank because you don't want to run out of fuel on site. Got oil dry. Like I said, this is a PM truck, so it does a lot of oil changes on balers and compactors and things like that. So you pop a hose off, or you change a cylinder or something, you're always going to need a lot of oil dry. We've got a torch setup on this truck. It's got the reel here. Pretty simple deal. This truck does not have reels like the other trucks do for the welder. The other trucks have them mounted to the body a lot of times, and I don't know where we've got. Matter of fact, I don't know that this truck has reels on it for the welder. Maybe we'll come across them here. This is kind of just penetrating oil and brake clean, rags, you know, stuff to clean up whenever you're done. Let's see what else we got. 3/4 inch concrete anchors. We use those on all the machines. You can never have enough of those. This rubber mat, that's what I used yesterday to flip a baler with a chain. Bunch of Tecton tools and stuff. We've had good luck with Tecton tools. There's a Milwaukee M18 vacuum in there. We use that for after we drill for the anchors. We'll go back with the vacuum and vacuum it all up. That way the customer's not left with a lot full of concrete and it just looks sloppy. Let's see. Okay, here's the welding leads. So the welding leads are in here. Some rod. Here's your torch and your regulators and stuff. And a bunch of, you know, random fasteners that we use. Tapcons and drive pins and self-tapping screws. It's like some 3/4 inch 1-hole straps. Yeah, I think that about covers it. It's, we don't do anything with the insides of these trucks. Like I said, there's a that charger there, so you can charge your batteries there, and then you can charge back in that passenger rear compartment too. That way you're all charged up when you get on site. These trucks, these little trucks are all 6.2 gas motor trucks. They're pretty much bulletproof. We've got one that has almost 300,000 miles on it. It's had a transmission, but the engine burned some oil, but is stock. I think we put an alternator on it and maybe an oxygen sensor. So yep, that pretty much covers this little truck. We'll get the rest of them here shortly, get into the install truck, the 5500 crane truck, and then the Peterbilt. We've got a rollback, a non-CDL rollback that runs daily out on jobs, and then we've got an older Ram 5500 that's a fabricator's truck. Yeah, we've got a handful of stuff to go over, so see you on the next one.